Jailers, I'm David Jacoby. We're Jalen Jacoby. What is it that we do?
Coming. Wiggity ball! They won.
Benny the Butcher joins us later, but we start with
The Butcher.
a huge win for Michigan men's basketball team. They beat LSU in a back-and-forth tight contest to dance the Sweet 16. What did you think about the Maize and Blue yesterday against the Purple?
I was doing my Deion Sanders dance, watching Maize and Blue get it done. And by the way, great coaching by the Michigan staff. Continue to change defenses to slow LSU down. Because Thomas and Smart and pick and roll and getting to paint, runners and footers, isolation post-ups were outstanding. But then all of a sudden, the senior, the Captain Brooks, started making shots. Our energy player, senior, transfer, Brown, made a three, started slapping, got a dunk. Johns came in, played quality minutes. Gibson didn't force it in the paint, made some good passes, got a couple of hockey assists. A terrific team win by the Michigan Wolverines, who will be dancing into the Sweet 16. That's what I'm talking about.
It was a great win. There were points in the game when LSU would go on. You look at the scoreboard, Michigan's down by 9, down by 7, and they fought through those moments and got a tough turn win. However, Mr. I do have to mention that they're the lone Big Ten team still in the Sweet 16. What do you think about this conference performance thus far?
I think we have Wagner and everybody else doesn't. That's what I think. That's why I'm advancing. Because we have Jawan. Because we have the only coach of the Big Ten you've never seen without a haircut and a crease in his pants. That's why. The Big Ten was tough. But we have Mike Smith at the point, a senior who's going to be tough even though he's undersized. I know everybody wants to talk about what the Big Ten wasn't. That was a terrific conference. And beat each other up. That's what happened. You have a long conference. And then you have conference tournament. Yawn. What happened with the Wolverines? What do? Lose the last 3 out of 4 games. Like, that's what happens when you have a tough conference.
It is. Well, I was watching the tournament, watching these games, and you know what's going to be tough? Beating Gonzaga. Gonzaga has run through the tournament. I was watching this Oklahoma game, and it started a little neck and neck, and Timmy and Chris Burt and Suggs just pulled away. Jalen, I have Gonzaga not just winning the tournament, but the tournament kind of easy. What do you think, Gonzaga or the field?
Wow, you're going to ask me a trick question like that? We're just about to talk about the superpower that been Jalen and their conference player of the year, big fella that's been pulling down low. Give Mark Few all of the flowers he deserves for a guy that made a major, behaved like a major. In a year where teams like Duke and Kentucky, we aren't discussing, and you're going to ask me, am I going to take a team to go defeated when it hasn't happened? It's our director, Tony's Hoosiers, did it in the 7th with Quinn Buck. You really going to ask me that? And the Wolverines are still involved in this? I'm taking the field. What are you saying?
I'm taking this out, and we will see it play out. I can't wait for the Sweet 16 start. But now, unfortunately, we have to turn attention to some bad news in the NBA. By now, you know LeBron James is out indefinitely with a high ankle sprain. Rumor has it 3 weeks or 4 weeks. That has implications on the standings and implications on the Lakers and the trade deadline. But what I want to discuss with you is the MVP race. It was Embiid in front. He got hurt. There was LeBron in front. He got hurt. What do you think about where the MVP race stands right now as we head into the half of the season?
And going into this season with everybody healthy, KD was going to be my choice. But that's why this is a marathon, and this is why it's important for the elite players to compete in the regular season. Put some respect on Dame Diller's name in this conversation, too. All right? Jokic is acknowledged as the favorite, and Harden has been outstanding with the Nets. But this looks like Giannis' trophy to win, and everybody else finished second.
Explain
That's
that,
what
Mr.
this
Rose.
is lining up to be. Because the All-Star Game MVP, back-to-back rank MVP, his numbers are just comparable, not better. He's now getting triple-doubles. Drew Holiday balling when he's out. I'm like, wait a minute. Giannis has a chance, if he can stay healthy the remainder of the year, to be the constant choice and actually be a #1 seed in the East and be MVP for the 3rd straight time. I believe only Joe Bird and probably Bill Russell have done that in the history of this league.
Wilt Chamberlain has as well, but, you know, you don't hear for accuracy. We don't do the research here on the air. But I want you to put up that list of candidates again, because you look at this list of about 8 players. They're all deserving of winning the MVP. And I think what it really is going to come down to is team performance, because all these are players that have such great individual reasons that it'll be the players that are on the team lead their conference, the Bucks, if they can leapfrog the Sixers, Nets, or the Nets. I think really team performance will dictate who ends up holding Bill Russell Trophy at the end of the season. And one player not on this list that should consideration is Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard is time finals MVP. However, his Clippers, the Hawks, and they were down 22 points last night. What happened? Luke Kennard happened. That man right there took over.
Why you
brought the Clippers all the way back, to get the victory. Think about the Clippers' performance and the impact of LeBron James' injury will have on their spot in the stands.
I think you need to put some respect on that panda number 5, Luke Kennard. And disappointed that his jersey ain't hanging up a studio today. You got the nerd laughing and Kawhi showing emotion. When his team get down, that means he understood the sense of urgency. And I'm glad they did the A+ television production trick on you guys. Great job, Demetrius. We did an EP conversation, right? And we did what everybody does at the bar shop, what everybody does in the media. You don't mention Kawhi. So why not mention Kawhi? So why are we not mentioning Kawhi? So I'll do it. They got a chance to have the best record in the West. How about the fact that he's having 25+ points? He's still the premier lockdown defender in the game. Why can't he be in these MVP conversations? Dave, Dowling, Jacoby.
If you look at 4, 5, and 6 right there, you have 3 teams that could improve their spot in the stand, and all 3 of those teams have an MVP candidate on it. And I think whichever team ends up in that 1 spot, 2 spot of those could have the MVP on it. And of course, there are some in the East in contention as well. And Jalen, there's someone that we celebrate here years now.
The Butcher
got into the league, and then it's LaMelo. Just run it. It hurts my heart, Rose. It hurts my heart, it hurts my lips, and saying to this microphone that LaMelo Ball is expected to the rest of the season. What a superstar turn he had, path to the Rookie of the Year, lighting up the league, filling the seats, just setting the world on fire with his playmaking and his scoring and rebounding. Now we won't see him until next season. Your thoughts about news about our LaMelo Ball?
We suffered through the year and shed so many tears for our guy who put on the show this year. Second amongst rookies in points, leads rookies in rebound, leads rookies in assists, and has Charlotte Hornets become must-TV on League Pass. I'm so disappointed that he got injured. You know what? I might cancel League Pass. I might cancel League Pass.
No, you're not. I know you watch every night, all night. There's no power out right now, so can't cancel League Pass.
Okay,
we want to hear our thoughts. LaMelo Ball, wish him speedy recovery.
But I got a warning for the rest of the league. Manager Jermaine Jackson, my little brother, told me the league would be on notice, because now that he has this injury, he might just go all Larry Bird and be shooting everything left hit all summer and getting in the way of getting bigger. So now he's going to be ambidextrous next year. Stay tuned.
We've always celebrated LaMelo Ball here in this program. There's someone else that we always celebrated who's going to join us very soon, and of course is Griselda.
The Butcher.
The Butcher. Tommy, take us to break with the live from the Seaport of New York City, brought to you by Chase. Welcome to Jalen and Jacoby. We have 2 gentlemen join us right now that are very important to the city of Buffalo and the program. We're joined by our senior, Bill Respondent, Eddie the Butcher, and Bill, offensive tackle Dion Dawkins. Gentlemen, thank you so much for taking the time to join us.
What's up, man? Good morning, Pete. What's up with you? See it?
Dion, let's start with you. You guys have made some key signings this offseason. Backup quarterback Mitch Trubisky and also Emmanuel Sanders. You had a great season last season. What are your expectations coming into season?
Yeah, well, if you look at what's going but they just ain't guys or Josh, and our team is built around our quarterback, as everyone knows, and they're just putting guys in position to help the guy succeed, and Josh does, and it's simple, it's not checkers, it's chess.
Dion, welcome to the show, and I like this movie, Paid Full, one of my favorite. Ben need a medallion around that neck. He need a medallion around that neck. A big Griselda medallion around that neck.
No,
talk to
him. Definitely. Don't. He just right now. Don't let him fool you. He got pieces over here.
No doubt. So I know they've seen the Patriots loaded up this offseason, big fella, and particularly defensively. They re-signed Cam Newton also. What are you anticipating for your vision in New England?
Well, as you're right, it's never easy. Every year is extremely hard, and our focus isn't on the Patriots. It never is. Not say it, but Tom Brady was the Patriots' whole life. Tom Brady isn't there. So we have a whole different Patriots team that we have to do it. And I focus on Josh. I focus on my O-line, and it's just us. As long as we handle us, we got it. The Patriots ain't nothing for us to think about until time comes up on the schedule. But it's Buffalo Bills era, man. It really is. It's Josh Allen. It's Stephon Diggs. It's Cole Beasley. Shoot. It's Deion Hopkins. It's O.G. Johnson, Sean McDermott. Dave Buffalo. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. The Mafia. Worried about that. Brandon Bean. Big baller Bean.
Deion, I couldn't help but know that you're wearing a sweatshirt with your quarterback on with 3 eyes. Explain to me what that represents to you.
Man, talk to me. Look, man, as you know, Buffalo is a big family. And Griselda, BSF, they family. And they in the city. As you see, it's Buffalo kids on the back. And I support it, man. I support it. I support the movement. I support Buffalo. And the only way that this thing is going to rock, everybody is going together. So Josh is going to do what Josh do. The offensive line is going to protect them. So that's what it is, man. Like I said, it's not checker chess.
Love.
Yep.
Absolutely. Deion, thank you so much for joining us. Wish you the best in this offseason and heading into training camp. And you're welcome to come on the show anytime.
Jalen Jacoby, I rock with y'all. Y'all keep doing what do. You already know what he thought. See?
Appreciate you, fam.
Later, man.
We had Deion go. Him the best this offseason heading into the season. But, Benny, I know you pay attention to all sports, not just your Bill. And the Brooklyn Nets, as we stand right now, are title contender favorites in the East. Do you see them with championship? Who do you have on the NBA this year?
It's going hard to beat those guys in 7 games. They got a healthy team. They just got Blake over there, you know what I'm saying, and he's going to be balling. But, you know, I'm going with it's the latest to lose, to me, in opinion. You know what I'm saying? I got to go with Big Unk. You know what I'm saying? Shout out King and the old Lakers. But, man, the Brooklyn Nets is scary. They are scary. I got to admit that. They scary.
They are scary. And Saturday night, it was revelation and celebration hip-hop.
Yes, sir.
What do you think about the versus battle between the legends, Ghostface and Raekwon?
Yo, that's so crazy. Yo, that I got asked to be there by Ray. I couldn't because I was shooting a video. But the whole time I'm working, I'm watching it. I'm paying attention, and that was just a dope moment. And man, and those two are mentors, so it was dope that hip hop got to have. That was all of our. You know what I'm saying, we all wanted to see have our woo moment. We got our woo moment early in 2020, man, and I loved it.
We certainly did. And you're having a moment right now. You just released the Plugs I'm To. And it was recognized by the gentleman that you just recognized earlier. LeBron James tweeted about it. What does it feel like to have one of the most influential personalities on the planet support your music that LeBron does?
Man, it's dope. It's dope. You know what I'm saying? It's like he said excited when he heard the music. Like, I wonder if he ever played my music and dropped a triple double or something. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm thinking now. You know what I mean? So it's dope, and that's just inspiring to see. And he inspired us to be great. So it's good that, you know what I mean, just put out something there that guy like him mess with. Shout out Ron.
Benny, you and I both know Griselda, Black Soprano family is about the culture, about the bars first. So what is it like to be embraced by mainstream America for basically staying in character to what you guys have always been since day one?
Man, it's dope. It just shows me and other people that you just got to be you. And people going to accept it or not, and they going to accept it for what it is. And, the world love real hip-hop, and hip-hop is a thing that's near and dear to heart. And yet it escalated to what it is today, but the pure essence of it is still alive. And people love that, man, and they support it, and they just, like you, they want to hear them bars, they want to hear them stories, and that's big. So all the radio music, though, but don't ever get hip-hop, man. It's still alive, and you know what I mean? And Griselda, we here.
No doubt. Shout out Westside Gun, shout to Conway, out to my guy, Bully James, the Bully Boys.
Yes, sir.
What up, though?
Yeah. You can get the Plugs I Met to anywhere you listen to music. And, of course, you can get exclusive content with Jalen Jacoby and our guest, Benny the Butcher, on our podcast. And we just want to thank you so much for joining us. You're welcome to come anytime.
Hey, y'all, I appreciate y'all, boys. Jay, when my foot get her, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to see we play game with 21, see if it gets you, you heard?
Done and done. Done.
Welcome back to Jalen Jacoby. It is Alabama Pro Day and all out on Devontae Smith. He won the Heisman Trophy. In the half of the national championship, he had 3 touchdowns, 150 yards, and 12 receptions. But some people have him behind his teammate Jalen Wall, behind Jamar Chase of that team, LSU. Where do you have him as we head into the in terms of wide receivers?
Not necessarily at that, because Waddle's probably projected to have the season he ended up having. It says how great both of them are. Did you say national championship, Heisman Trophy in Alabama and Pro Day? I'm not worried about him. I'm not worried about how much he weighs.
Something
the
tells me
film
he'll
won't lie. Yeah, he'll be just fine.
Something he'll be fine. Jalen, this really touched my heart. I don't know why I was emotional about it. The Rockets won a basketball game. After a 20-game streak, they finally won, and I felt so good for Coach Silas and John Wall when they hugged at the end of the game. Why was this emotional for me?
I got you, Coach Silas. I got you, Coach Silas. Want to get you on the show. Appreciate the love. And the reason why I'm so emotional for you, Joby, is because you know how hard it actually is winning this league. And I know we try to minimize and dumb down players' accomplishments to talk about only championships, but John Wall is a seasoned vet. Christian Wood is a player, and Paul and even Silas is a really good coach. They're turning it around, Houston.
You always say the NBA fraternity, and you lost a brother, L. Baylor, passed away. What do you say about this?
All-time great. One of the original slashers, high flyers actually in the league, Toby. And we talk about all-time Lakers, sometimes gets left out because it doesn't have the championships. So many other great